All right, let's brighten things up and turn to a current event happening this Tuesday morning in Moline. But first, we have to talk about a local group. The Rock Island County Children's Advocacy Center has been working with local kids for decades. They help children who have lived through physical and/or sexual abuse. And now you can help support their mission while enjoying some good food. So joining us to talk about this is Marcy O'Brien, the center's executive director. Marcy, thank you so much for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
All right, let's put this into perspective. Can you talk about how many kids the center worked with last year?
So last year we interviewed 310 victims of sexual or physical abuse.
Wow, so it's clearly very much needed around this area.
Yes, yes it is.
So when you come to a breakfast like this, it's the 4th annual, it's raising money for the center. What can people expect? So
when they come, they're gonna have a delicious breakfast catered by DeBoard Catering. And then I'm gonna give a little brief overview of what our center does about the kiddos that come see us. We actually do interviews of their abuse with law enforcement and child protection there so that they only have to do one interview instead of multiple interviews and repeating their story. And then we have a keynote speaker who will speak about her experience and how CACs could benefit you. Michelle Denault is our keynote speaker. This year, she was a victim of teacher grooming when she was young in high school. The teacher groomed her into having a relationship, and then as an adult, she looked back and realized that she was a victim of that, because at the time, she thought it was a consensual relationship.
What I love about her story is that she goes on to take this experience and create training out of it to try to help other students, and I'm assuming that's what she's going to be talking about.
Absolutely. She's going to talk about grooming, how people who do this do groom young people, how they ingratiate themselves into their life, sometimes into their family's lives. So she's going to talk about the training that she does and teaches people about this, how to recognize it, and what steps you can do to protect yourself from that.
All right, so you've got a breakfast, you've got a keynote speaker, you'll have raffle items.
Raffle and silent auction items, yep.
Wow.
They're currently on our Facebook page if anybody's interested. The bidding is actually live, so you can go on there now to bid on the items. You don't have to be present to win, but we'd love for you to come to the breakfast. And then the bidding will stop at 8:45 on Tuesday morning.
Okay, so it's not that much time out of someone's day, right? 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. in Moline. Can you talk about how big of an impact, though, this fundraiser, this breakfast has on the center?
Yeah, this is huge for us. We're a not-for-profit that is located in Rock Island County. All of our funding is either grant funding, we have a very small tax referendum from Rock Island County, and then donations and fundraisers. So especially with what's going on right now in the community with a lot of people being laid off and stuff, we don't charge for any of our services. Besides the interviews that we do wraparound services for all the kids that see us. We walk them through the whole process. Most people have never been involved with law enforcement or child protection, so it's really scary. So we help them through that whole investigation. And we also have a therapist on site who can see the kids and do therapy, and we don't charge for that service. So this fundraiser is really important for us to help to continue to provide them services without having to charge people or to not serve them.
I mean, it must be a success, too, if you're doing the 4th annual. What's it been like to watch it grow over the last few years?
It's been amazing. From the 1st year to the 4th year, it's been really exciting to have people come, hear our mission, learn about what we do, and then to hear our speakers. What we do should not be hidden or should be a secret, but most people, until they need our services, don't know what we do. So this is really good for us to get the word out to the community so they can learn about what we do in the community and how we provide a service for the community.
Okay, let's say someone is really moved by your mission at the center, but they can't make it on Tuesday. How else can they help?
So they can go to our Facebook page, they can go to our website, they can make a donation. They can also bid on the items at the silent auction. We have a wish list listed on our Facebook page and on our web page that tells you some needed items. We're always in need of different things for the center, paper towels, fidget toys, things like that. So all that helps us. So yes, they can make a donation of any items on our wish list if they like, or make a donation.
And every dollar has got to go far, especially when we're dealing with 300 kids a year.
Absolutely, every dollar is very important, and we need every dollar that we get.
Love it. So hopefully a big turnout on Tuesday.
I hope so, yes.
Marcy, thank you so much for dropping by today.
Oh, thanks for having me.
You guys at home, the 4th annual Believe in the Brave breakfast is this Tuesday morning in Moline, and we have all the details, including a link to buy your tickets at WQAD.com underneath the As Seen on TV tab.